Hi everyone, Sumit Chandra this side, and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials. Today we are diving into the world of dates and time intelligence in Power BI. One fundamental aspect of this is creating a calendar table, which serves as the backbone for time-based analysis and reporting. In this video, I'll walk you through step by step how to create a dynamic and robust calendar table in Power BI. Before we begin, let's understand what a calendar table is and why it's essential. A calendar table is a table in your Power BI data model that contains a row of each date within a specified range. It's extremely useful for performing time-based calculations such as year-over-year comparison, month-to-date calculations, moving average, and more. The first step in creating a calendar table is generating a list of dates. We can create calendar table from Power Query Editor or by using DAX function calendar or CalendarAuto. These functions uses a start date and an end date that we define to create a continuous set of dates. Let's move to my Power BI desktop and see how we can create calendar table. Now let me show you how to create calendar table practically. In this report, we have one table that is financials and we have a date column. Let me show you the table structure. In table view, you can see all the fields and here we have a date field. So we have dates. Let me show you the start and end date. Let me sort it in ascending order. So our start date is 1st of September. If I show you the end date, we need to sort it as descending order. So our last date is 1st December. Before creating a calendar table, you need to ensure to disable this option. Click on File, Options and Setting, Options. You need to disable this option, Auto Date Time for new files, so that it will not create any auto date table in your model and it will help us to optimize the performance of your report as well. Let's click on OK. Don't forget to close your Power BI report and reopen it so that it will get into effect. Now we'll create a calendar table. We are on Home tab now. In table view, here you can create a new table. Let's click on New Table. We can create calendar table by using two DAX, Calendar and Calendar Auto. And give a name of your table, that is Calendar Table. Let me explain you both the DAX. Let's type Calendar Auto, open and close parenthesis, press enter. It will generate a table with one column as date, and you can see our start date is 1st January. Let me show you the end date. So let's sort it as descending. So our end date is 31st December. Calendar Auto generates a list of date based on your data model. If you have multiple tables and multiple date columns, it will take the minimum and maximum, and based on this, it will generate a date column for you. In Calendar Auto function, there is an optional argument called fiscal year month end. If you wanted to create a calendar table based on fiscal year, then this option comes into picture. So for example, our fiscal year starts from April and end in March. So here just you need to type 3. So instead of January, our calendar table will starts from April. Let me press enter to see into effect. See, our first date start from 1st April. Instead of calendar auto, you can use calendar function as well. So by using calendar DAX, you can generate list of dates. Here you need to put two arguments, start date, end date. You can hard code this start or end date, or you may call it from your other tables. Let me hard code a date, and after that we will generate start date and end date from our financial dates table. To hard code it, within inverted comma, type your start date For example, we wanted to start our date table from 01/01 to 012, and we wanted to end our calendar table December, that is 12 31st 2015. Inverted comma close, bracket close, press enter. You can see we get the list of dates based on this start and end date. If you want to create the date range by referring another field from other tables, you can do this as well. Let me show you how. So I remove these static dates, and in calendar function, in start date, I put min. Within min, I am referring the date column of financial tables. So select your tables and date column, put a comma, and in the same way we'll define the maximum date, that is max of financial dates. Press enter. It will also generate the list of dates. If you wanted to create all the date related calculations in one desk at once, we can do it from here as well. Before calendar formula, I'll put another dex function, that is add columns. In add columns, we need to put a table. So this calendar functions generate a table. Now put a comma and provide name 1. So for example, in name 1 we want year. I type here within inverted comma. In expression we need to type the dax. So for example, I type year, then we need to refer the date column. Now let me create another column. Within inverted comma, I type month number, and let me put a dax called month. Here also we need to refer date column. Now let me create another column, month name, within inverted comma, and here we'll put format date, comma, then put the format triple M. Let me close all the brackets and press enter. So once you press enter, you will get all the columns in your calendar table. Now you need to go to your model view, and you need to create a relationship between calendar and other tables by using date field. So it will establish a relationship one to many between our fact and dimension table. Before creating any visuals or writing any DAX, you need to mark this as a date table. So click on this triple dot and click on this option, mark as date table. Again, mark as date table. You need to enable this and choose the date column. Click on save. Now your model is ready for all the time intelligence calculations. By following these steps, you can create a dynamic and robust calendar table in Power BI that will serve as the foundation of all your time-based analysis and reporting needs. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button and press the bell icon for the new video alerts.